Grant, why did you forget to mention Jimmy's picks were tipped? Okay, so when Jimmy's picks are tipped, they don't count. But when Nick Mullins' picks are tipped, they do count. I described exactly what happened on it, and I'll do it again. Let's go through Jimmy Garoppolo's interceptions today. First one was like the other two we thrown, the pick six. Play action, roll out, turns around, guy in his face, doesn't throw the ball away, doesn't take the sack, throws the ball off his back foot, sails it over Kendrick Bourne right to Richard Sherman, pick six. Done it 3 times in camp. Do it once, okay. Do it twice, 3 times. Stop making the same mistake, Jimmy, and don't you do that in the game. Do it in practice. Then the other 2 picks, he throws down the sideline to Charlie Warner. Tim Harris Jr. makes a really good play on the ball, tips it to Jonathan Cyprien. I mean, was it an inaccurate throw? No. Was he throwing to a receiver who was covered and not open? Yes. Does that happen when you throw to guys who are double covered? Yes. Was that interception Jimmy's fault? Probably. And then the third interception, he just got the ball bad at the line of scrimmage, and Javon Kinlaw intercepted it. Was that his fault? Maybe put on the right guard. Tom Compton's awful. So, yeah, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's one day of practice. He had a worse practice last year and went on to have a terrific season. So there's what I take away from it is, the pick six off his back foot, in pressure, play action. He's done it 3 times. He needs to stop doing that. And then the other thing is the deep throw he missed. He had a chance to redeem himself late in practice. Deep throw, Kendrick Bourne, open, running a post. Instead of starting from the left and breaking to the middle, he started from the right and broke from the middle. But otherwise, it looked exactly like the Super Bowl, even down to how Garoppolo missed the throw, 5 yards long. So definitely his worst practice of camp. Do I think any differently of him? No, I've seen him do this before. He does this. What's interesting about Jimmy is I'm sure he does this during the year too when the media's not around. I bet he has a practice like this once every other week, a real stinker. And the word that came out of New England is that he was the worst practice quarterback they'd had in a long time. Does it matter? No. We've seen how he plays in games. Some guys are just gamers. Jimmy Garoppolo's a gamer. It does make me laugh when things start going bad for him in practice because it snowballs. It's like 1 pick turns into 3 real fast. And in games, I don't think he's really like that. In games, he does a good job of not making a second mistake, leading a drive after throwing a pick. Maybe it's partially Kyle Shanahan. Once he sees something Jimmy Garoppolo does bad in practice, they're going to hammer it and make him keep doing it until the mistake goes away. In a game, they wouldn't do that. Jimmy Garoppolo misses a read. They're going to scrap. They're going to remove whatever he did wrong from the game plan and fix it during the week and give him stuff that he can do well. So that's the difference between practices and games. If there's something bad in a practice, Kyle Shanahan will hammer it. Like, for example, Jimmy Garoppolo has really struggled in the red zone in camp. The whole offense has. I mean, the Niners haven't had a good red zone offense since Chip Kelly was here. So what do? Do they go easy on Garoppolo? No, this is Shanahan's style. You're having a tough time in red zone. That's all you're going to do. And you're going to take all the red zone reps. When we go second team, where the second team offensive line, the second team defensive line, and all the backups are on the field, not CJ, not Nick, you're going to be out there, Jimmy, because you need extra reps. And I'm not going to make the starters do extra reps because you're struggling. You're going to play with the backups. That's what's happening right now. So he was 12 for 22. He was in the red zone most of the day. I think Nick Mullins had like 4 throws all of the entire morning because Jimmy's struggling in the red zone. So, he had some tip passes. I'm not concerned about those. The issue with him right now is the red zone, the issue for the whole offense, and the deep throw. Now, what you could say is, well, he's missing wide receivers. He lacks chemistry. True. I mean, he wouldn't have been trying to force a pass down the field to Charlie Warner if George Kittle was on the field. George Kittle was out today. They say he's not hurt, but they also said Bosa wasn't hurt. I don't know. They say maybe looks like a vet day. Anyway, Kittle's out there. Ayuk's out there. He has more people who are open. Today, trying to fit a ball in downfield to Warner, that's never going to happen again. And then the tip pass from Javon Kinlaw, maybe that's more on the offensive lineman. Again, what I think you should be focused mostly on is the fact that he's thrown this pick six to Richard Sherman 3 times in camp, the same exact one. Learn from your mistake, Jimmy. You can do it. The franchise quarterback.